Hey guys, what is up? Dominic from Dominic's Creative Films, and today I got a channel update, but in person this time. I know lately my channel updates have been in the community section of the YouTube channel, but for this one I kind of wanted to speak to you through the camera, or at least through audio, whichever I feel like doing. But yeah, well, I have some other videos already made from back in the day that I'm ready to upload. This update video right here will officially probably be the last video I make with Premiere Pro. And that is because I'm switching editing softwares.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, why is this happening? Because I've had Premiere Pro since I started college, basically. I've taken actual college classes learning how to use it, and even though a lot of people talk about how they have a lot of crashes and issues, well, I've faced an issue once or twice. For the most part, it's been great. I've really gotten used to it. I basically know how to do a lot of things with my eyes closed, basically now. That's how familiar I am with it. And, you know, I've been comfortable with it, so why switch out? Well, when I first started, I was under like a student plan where it was like $20 a month for all the programs like Photoshop, Premiere Pro, After Effects, Illustrator, and all that. And I guess at some point, because I've been in college for so long, that they kind of upgraded me to the big boy billing plan. So instead of $20 a month, I was paying like $50 a month. And these last couple years, we've been paying like over $600 a year.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
And to be honest, I'm only really using two programs these days, Photoshop and Premiere Pro. And due to family concerns and financial reasons, it's wise to probably say we're going to downgrade. I am still going to get a cheaper plan. My family let me do that, so that was reasonable and fair of them. But yeah, I tried to find a cheaper plan where I could keep Photoshop at least, because I do need Photoshop to give you those spicy and lit thumbnails. But yeah, I did have to sacrifice the editing software, because for some reason the only ways to get Premiere Pro are either by itself for $20 a month or through their most expensive package. Come on, Adobe. But yeah, so this new one is $20 a month, and I know what you're gonna say, Dominic, why don't you just reapply for the student plan since you're technically still in college? And it's like, I could do that, but you know, you gotta get a lot of things approved, and to be honest, I'll explain why I'm not gonna bother with that. But yeah, with this new plan, instead of Premiere Pro, I get something called Premiere Rush, which, based on the fact it's literally called Rush, I'm assuming it's a downgraded version of Premiere Pro. I don't know exactly what all the limitations are, and I'm not gonna lie, at first this scared me because I was like, oh great, now I'm gonna go downgrade it again and have a editing software like Windows Movie Maker.
Okay, now let's see something awesome happen. Like us going.
Wow! What? No, Arlen!
I've been struggling to keep up with like the quality standard for YouTube videos, so having a downgrade was the last thing I wanted to do. But I did do some research for alternative programs that I could use to make videos, because I want to still make decent content for you guys. And one program kept coming up, DaVinci Resolve is what it's called. And yeah, this one basically offers a lot of the same things that Premiere Pro does. The only real difference is obviously the user interface is different, so I do have to relearn a lot of things. And for some stuff, it does use node graphs over layer-based placements. And I tried node graphs a little bit in college, but that is a little intimidating. But I did play with it last night, and a lot of other stuff is manageable. I did a little series of tests for stuff that I usually do often with my videos, like green screen, placing images over footage and tracking, lowering audio so it doesn't blow you guys' eardrums out. Denoising is something I'm still kind of figuring out, but yeah, if I just learn the program, I think I'll be able to do everything that I could have done in Premiere Pro. So that is actually a little exciting. But now here's the big kicker. DaVinci is free.
You serious?
It's like, there are two versions. There's a studio version that's a one-time purchase of like $300, and then there's a free version. My cheap ass is using the free version, but to be honest, the free version so far seems to offer a lot on its own, and there's no subscriptions, no bullshit like Adobe is pulling, where it's like me using Premiere Pro and Photoshop for $600 a year. It's like, fuck you, Adobe. It's like, and that's why I'm not even gonna bother with the whole student plan. It's like, the other plan I'm gonna downgrade to is gonna give me Photoshop, which I do need, and I'll get Premiere Rush and a couple, like I think 2 other ones that I'm not gonna use as like a bonus, but that's about the same price anyway, so there's no point going through all that hassle, especially when I potentially found a better one. But I didn't want to make this update video because after this video and maybe a couple other ones, you still might notice either a downgrade in quality or a little different style of like videos, because despite DaVinci being the same program more or less as Premiere, there are some differences, especially with like things like how to find effects, or how to apply effects, or how to edit audio, or how to chop up clips. Just stuff like this that I kind of have to learn, and it might take some time. Luckily, past Dominic was smart and he made a bunch of videos ahead of time, so I'm at least covered for the next few weeks. So that gives me a little window of opportunity. But yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and be transparent. And moral of the story? Fuck you, Adobe.